Hey Legionnaires, welcome back. We're here with some Divide et Impera here today, the mod for Rome 2, and we have a 4v4 battlefield today, and this is a huge one. As you can see here, we have two Egypt players going up against each other. We have Macedon facing Carthage, we have Boii against Pontus over here, which is just starting to appear, and then we have a faction I'm not really sure what they are. I guess they're kind of like an Irish faction. Well, they have like the Irish like emblem, I'm pretty sure. But I'm pretty sure they're like a Druidic faction, and they're facing a Rome over here. So we have some pretty strong factions here today, and some interesting factions, put it like that, especially like this Druid one, kind of really cool. We'll have a look at them quite quickly. They do look quite cool. But yeah, I am playing in this one. I am playing as the Egypt player over here. I am playing as this huge army of just Gabbiani Legionari. So like, I decided that I had a battle previously before, which had done really, really well with them, and I decided, we were playing, I don't know, quite late at this point, and I decided, right, that's it, we're going to just spam out these guys, and we're going to see what happens. And yeah, this is an interesting one. It's a seriously close battle between these these 8 armies, I should say. So definitely stick around to see how this one ends. If you're enjoying seeing the content, like Rome 2 or just DEI, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support as well. But yeah, so yeah, I basically spammed out a load of these guys. I brought these Carii, like basically Cranian axemen here, even though they have spears. They're basically Cranians, I'm pretty sure. And then we have a Galatian like Royal Guard as our general. I then have on my right flank obviously Rome, who's bringing out a lot of legionaries of himself, basically bringing the same legionaries that I can bring, like these legionary veterans. Basically, like it's got the same stats as the Gabbiani legionary. They look awesome as well. Then what we got behind there, we got some Batavian cohorts or Batavian auxiliaries. They look awesome. I mean, DEI's units just look amazing. They really, really do. And then what else have we got? We've got the German Evocata here, so the German like veterans, like of the Imperial period. So we've got a mix of Marian and Imperial Romans here today. What we've got here, we've got the Praetorian Guard as a general. What else? What else do you have as a general? As the Romans. But yeah, they look awesome. The Praetorian Guard really, really do look cool. So yeah, there you go. That is that's kind of like the sum of the forces here. Obviously, over on this far side, we've got like Pontus and Boii doing their thing. I mean, Pontus has got a lot of like Sparbarus, like really light spear infantry, very different from like the heavily armored legionaries we've just seen. And I mean, they're facing a fairly like similar army. Like they both got like lightly armored stuff. I do apologize. This episode's slightly very laggy. I'll just throw that out there. I think that just might be because of the amount of units on the battlefield. This also a thing like, I don't know, I'm not really sure. DEI just always seems to lag out a little bit when you have huge armies like this. So it's unfortunate, but we move. And what we got here, we've got some Royal Peltasts here going in first. They're getting absolutely brutalized. Look at these guys, taking quite a few hits, and they're going first. And then medium melee. I don't know if that's the same as they are in, I think that is the same as they are in vanilla. But there might be heavy melee actually in vanilla. And there you go, in they go. And that's the first clash of infantry. These Royal Peltasts going in. What are they facing? Facing like a Libyan infantry or something like that, I want to say. That's what I want to believe it is. As you can see here, like we have so many Gabbiani Legionari facing each other. It is ridiculous. And I actually, there's a bit of a gap in the line here, which I'm going to try and take advantage of. Whether I will is another thing. Back here as well, they have like so many more sneaky units. They have like some cavalry, and they have some elephants all the way back here, which are being called Pilum. That's apparently what they are. These guys are Pilum. But there's 14 of them in a unit. There's 14 elephants. That's scary. I hate that the AI does that. That they have like 14 elephants per unit. We also have some like more cavalry back here, and also some chariots. So we will I mean, it's got some interesting stuff here. Already breaking some of these archers here, or these missile units. I don't know if they're archers or javies or whatever, but they're gone. And now it's the time of the Gabbiani legionaries to clash, and yeah, in they go. So these guys, like these Gabbiani legionaries, are like basically traitors. They're basically guys that are fighting for... I actually can't remember. I think they're fighting for, like, Antony. Mark Antony. Obviously that would make sense since they're, like, with Egypt. So yeah, these are like Antony and Cleopatra's legions that try and take on Octavian, who becomes Augustus Actium, I presume. I probably only got that entirely wrong. That's what I kind of guess that they are. Probably got that entirely wrong. Someone's gonna be like, no, they're actually such and such. I'm like, that's great that I learned. We've got some pikes here, setting up some Gemma pikes. These guys are really, really elite pikes. Yeah, you can see there. Look at that, very, very elite. What we got here? We've got some cavalry as well. We've got some. I'm throwing in some of my thorax, or not my thorax, my Karanian axemen. I wish I had thorax. But yeah, we're doing okay over here. We're starting to break through. I mean, this is just a really light spear unit. Should in time break through here. You look at all the blood on these guys. These guys so bloodied up. Yeah, I think in most of my areas, I'm going to probably focus on mostly my area, but I think in most areas I'm doing okay actually. I thought I was losing, but maybe not. Over here you can see that I've got infantry set up. They try to charge some cavalry forward. I was like, no, I think I formed shield wall, and these guys just not getting through. Not today. They got some Galatian guard here, or Galatian thorax apparently they're called. These guys look awesome. Look at them with their face masks on and all that. Looking great. And then what we got here? I'm facing off against some medium melee in here. That's it. I've decided that I'm pushing in, trying to take advantage of this gap that's forming up. And Rome's doing his bit as well. He's actually winning most of these fights here. Obviously, Rome's just unstoppable. Rome is unstoppable. Fighting off against these druids. Never seen so many druids in one area at one time. They need killing all of them. All of them. We've got the Evocata here doing their bit. Centurion leading the line there. You can see him with his little red feathered helm. Yeah, this is a very, very exciting. Look at this long line. I was just look at this. Let's just get rid of that. This long line of infantry. It's literally red line to red line at this point. Insane. That's what it is. It's mad. What we got here? We got some Thracians here that are going in with their big long swords, and they're getting focused down by javies and all sorts of missiles. These poor guys, look at that guy there, just getting speared to death. Cavalry in here as well. Oh, this is a huge cavalry unit, 150 men. Look at that heavy command. Going in. Pontus late to join the fight, yet to actually join fighting off against Boei, and Boei's actually been able to help take on Macedon here. I mean, Pontus is sending some stuff. They got some missile cav here doing their bit. And what we got here? We got some heavy melee infantry. They're on the flanks of these medium melee, focusing these guys down. These poor Pontic troops. Yeah, they're gonna be holding for a little while. They'll hold for a little while. I mean, yeah, Boei's got so much of his force still out here just doing nothing. Insane. It's not really. It's just that Pontus isn't really engaged. Pontus needs to get a move on, get in here, and then pin these guys down, just so they can't get involved in helping against Macedon, who's having a really hard time. Carthage has got I mean, you see it winning decisively. What's this? It's being, I don't know if these are Agranians. So I don't think they're that great, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, yeah, he's got he's got Royal Peltas in here as well, actually losing decisively. But I mean, he's got infantry in here to Carthage that's not as good as ours. Not as good. I mean, we are actually breaking through here though, because of the pikes. But yeah, it is getting really frustrating for us. We're starting to see a lot of like units struggle. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of my units start to lose decisively because they're fighting like in this shield wall formation. Yeah, here's one, Gabbiani, Legionari, losing here because they're fighting these guys in like shield wall, and like that's 43 against 98. I really should have formed shield wall, and it would have really helped. You can see, look at down, all the legionaries fighting in there, doing their bit. Rome, on the other hand, is having a lot of success. Rome is breaking through, as you can see here. Actually, they fell back, these guys. These guys fell back. And Legionary veterans are able to come in, but you can see all the chariots are now being committed. At this point, I think we had a few people drop during the game. I can't be entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure you had a few people drop in to see the chariots coming in. Running down these poor men. Really unfortunate. So we're back. Apologies for that. I basically just quit, trying to see whether I could sort out the lag issues. I've kind of had a little play around, and I've not found anything that massively has changed it. It feels a little bit smoother, but not like massively. I think it's just because there's so many units on the battlefield, I think, and it's just DEI. I think it just the replays just aren't always certainly when it gets to like large scale, it just seems to lag a little bit, like that. Wow, that was but yeah, I do apologise. But anyway, as you can see, we have some Gabbiani Legionari here. I don't know what they were fighting up against. I think they're trying to stop this cavalry here, but they're getting flanked quite hard by these druids, these traitors of Rome, fighting against the druids. The units look awesome. They really do. They really do. And like the Gabbiani legionaries have like Egyptian sort of like makeup on some of them do, to show like just give them that extra little bit of flair to show that they're like they are like from Egypt and stuff like that, and they're fine for Egypt. You can see here though that Pontus is breaking through, but it's kind of what Boei wants. He's actually fallen back to allow, I think, his cavalry to get some more effective charges. I mean, but Pontus is going to flank around the flank here, and is going to try and take out these Boei troops here, these cavalry. In they go. And yeah, they're going to start to drop, you imagine, in numbers. But they need to be careful because they could get countercharged themselves with those Pontic troops. They could get shot in the back by archers, or they could get charged by dogs, it would seem. They have didn't even realize Boei brought any. Where are the dogs? Where are the dogs? These cavalry are actually not losing. It's the spears losing. The Sparbara for Pontus are losing. Where are the dogs? That's the real question. I can't see them. They have a lot of pikes over here. This is Pontus. A lot of pikes. We've got Pontic swords as well. You actually got more numbers here. I'm just trying to find these dogs. But yeah, now they're getting surrounded now themselves are these Pontic swords. Now they have to face that way. They have to face off that way. What have we got here? Got some, I don't know what troop this is. It's just like another heavy melee infantry unit. Might be the Pontic swords again. Oh, it's like a Galatian sort of unit, I think. They look awesome. Like, look at that officer. Looks really, really cool. Cavalry in here, though. Cavalry now in behind enemy lines. We've got Boei cavalry here in behind enemy lines. They are breaking here as well. The Sparbara light spear is breaking. And Macedon's starting to break. You can see here we've got this Peltas starting to break. That is not a good sign. Rome and Egypt still holding on strong. And here come the elephants. Oh my gosh. Here come the elephants. We have Rome here. This is kind of what we were doing. Any kind of like cavalry charges or chariot charges, they form squared to Rome and Egypt. Just to kind of counter it, because it's a really good way to stop any cavalry charges. Gabbiani Legionary losing here. Not a good sign. And here we go. Here come the elephants. All 14 of them. 14 elephants. That's just ridiculous. I hope they're... I mean, they're light elephants apparently, but there they are. And in they go. And now the Gabbiani infantry, they thought they were in. They thought they'd broken through. But oh no, there's elephants to meet them in the field. And there you go, the forming square is a little too late. And then these elephants are getting focused down now by the Macedonian like archers and stuff back here. Got the Siloi. They've got some cavalry though coming through. Has Egypt, and he's going to be trying to go after these Macedonians. These slingers, they're about to get a rundown. Well, I was going to say for Macedon, but they're not. It's for Egypt. For the, I don't know what they say. For the Pharaoh? Would they say that really? There we go. They're getting run down though. Macedon's going to get his cavalry there though, and he's going to try and pin down this this general. I mean, if we can kill this general, it's a big win. And then Egypt might chain route here. But talking chain route, you can start to see that my Gabbiani legionary are starting to break here. Not a good sign. It's all because of those elephants, those darn elephants. They cause a lot of morale issues. I actually have a unit that could break through here. This Gabbiani legionary, if it can leave square, it forces its way through. Cavalry here, holding the line. They're actually using cavalry to hold me back in some areas. They have so much infantry. But that's the way they're going. Rome has basically cleaned up the Irish over on this flank. Let's just see, like, it's an absolute rout. Rome is in total control of this battlefield here. Yeah, I mean the continuous long line of infantry is starting to like find holes in it. This is a big hole here that the Romans... I don't know why Romans... don't think Rome needs everything here just to counter this. They could do with getting across here and saving and helping me. So I'm actually starting to struggle with all these elephants and cavalry and chariots. You can start to see that the Irish player, well, Irish Druidic player is over on my side now, facing off against... with me with his chariots. So that's a real problem for me. I've got nothing to counter it. I did just bring in a huge infantry spam for a bit of a joke. And even though I'm breaking through in some areas, it's costing me a lot of men. I've broken through here as well. I think this unit formed square and it's just still getting destroyed. Or it did form some sort of square. Wouldn't really call it a square as such. I've got this unit in behind here. A rally's been popped, keeping the men happy. I mean, the Macedon's infantry line's basically gone. His peltasts are all but gone. And you can see here that Pontus is slowly getting taken apart by Boii as well. Needs to take as many of these guys down as possible with these pikes here. Do with kind of getting better into combat a bit better. They are apparently winning, but not in combat. You need to really push it. There you go. Push them in. Poke them with your long poles. And here we go. I mean, this is a brutal fight, really. I mean, you can see here that the Egyptians have won. I mean, the elephants are behind my lines now, which is causing a huge issue for, like, morale. Karani and Axemen here, they're coming back. Even though they're not really Axemen. In they go, the elephants. Poor Axemen. And that's almost me out, really. I am, like... The elephants are in behind my lines. I cannot deal with them. They've got Carthaginian cavalry in behind my lines. I was basically just held in place for so long by this a much smaller infantry line and like cavalry just holding the line. They still have cavalry here. Look at that, holding the line. Like cavalry in Rome 2, if it like basic Rome 2, if it did that, be chopped to pieces. But DEI, it held up. It's held a lot longer. These traitors of Rome, they're not going to be victorious today. Kind of ironic that we're fighting alongside Rome. See, they're bringing all their Gabbiani legionary across. They don't need it in the center anymore. Boei's basically won his side. About to see a general get killed here for Pontus. Surrounded. What is he? He's like a heavy shot cav. Heavy shot cav, and he's routed there. He's not dead, but he's going to get routed there. Still don't found these dogs. I don't know if they're all dead somewhere, but like the unit's still alive. Oh no, there's 22 of them still alive somewhere. Wherever that is. I'd like to find one. Because they don't stay with the unit, they just go off randomly, go and chase them down. And these units breaking now. Pontus is just in a real rough spot with no general. See the cavalry in the back now, repositioning. Go for some rear charges if it fancies, and there you go, they're breaking anyway, so it doesn't even matter. But yeah, it's starting to go a lot more, it's starting to be a lot more clean now. There's not as much lagging, I feel. See, there's a charge here from the Macedonian cavalry. He's going to go in for these Egyptian general once more. Got an okay charge there. This is an early unit against, I don't know, this. I guess this is like a late unit, possibly. Rome really needs to get over here. I mean, they're being held up by one cavalry unit here. An entire Roman army being held up by a cavalry unit. They need to just get out of here. Get a move on. Get up this hill. Well, it's not even a hill, really. Just get up here. Help up against, fight against, like Egypt with me. Take out Egypt before Boei and like what remains of Carthage arrives. Like, I mean, to be fair, Macedon's done a good job. Carthage is basically gone. I did sort of help a little bit in some areas, but yeah, Macedon's basically annihilated Carthage. It's just this general and the spear unit that remains. And I mean, Macedon's got a little bit left. He's still got some Gemmas. So there's elite pikemen. They're doing some work. Elephants, god damn it, these elephants. In they go. The Gemmas, these elite troops, they're not going to be appreciating that, put it like that. Just turn the pikes around and these elephants die. Turn the pikes around and these elephants die. There you go, I'm basically out. I think that's it, done. I think I'm done. I think I get like maybe 1 or 2 troops return, but I'm not even sure of that. Yeah, I mean there's one down here. Returning. For how long? Not long at all. I like how these guys are retreating in like perfect rank and file. Even in retreat, there is no disorder. That's what I like to see. But yeah, I'm basically out now. But so is the Druidic player. Basically, is out. Just got cavalry left there. I think at this point he dropped, unfortunately. So yeah, he just got cavalry left and some archers, and they're just dealing. Like Rome's dealing with them. He needs to push on Egypt really quickly, and then Boei really, because that's it. Rome is basically our last player, but it's Rome and it's DAI, so it's probably going to be quite good. Pontus over here. He's dealing with his last few troops. Yes, everyone know whenever I zoom in over here on Pontus, there seems to be an issue, or even more of an issue. It seems to be a lot more smooth over on the other side, but over here, I guess maybe just because there's a big blob of infantry here, but as you can see. The long pikes of Pontus trying to keep them at bay, but they're getting flanked. As you can see, and they're going to get rear charged in a moment. Oh, yeah, there you go, rear charge. This pike unit's probably going to break. Yeah, just like that. It's wavering, gone. And now there's just one more. Another phalanx unit. Another pike unit. But Boei is going off in this direction. Boei realizes he's got to go and help Egypt if he wants to survive. Egypt has got to... Well, I think at this point, Egypt is retreating. As you can see, retreating. He's not gonna fight over here. I mean, Rome's still being held up by 2 cavalry units. And Rome's got really fresh units. Like, these guys are, like, untouched. What's like 25 men, 20... Yeah, like 25 men. That one's 50. That one lost 7. You lost 7 men, and you're exhausted. Look at that. These guys so bloodied up. Look awesome though. They really, really do. Rome is by far and away my favorite faction in DEI. Look awesome. Really, really do. Hopefully they can start moving forward in Rome. They need to start moving forward. I mean, they're dealing with these last few Gemmas down here. Look at this, the brave Macedonians holding on. They lasted longer than me, and they were in a rough spot for a really long time. Bring back the glory days of Macedon. Go on, you can do it. Brave Gemmas. These Gemmas now facing off against some Gabiani. Good charge there on the flank. These Gemma aren't set up properly. They've got their swords out because of that. These Gemma now are they've got nowhere to go. They're getting surrounded. It's a really, real sad sight. They face one way, they'll be fine. They face another, they aren't. Look at this. Look at all these squares that Rome's forming. And yeah, they go back. I like how they're in square formation. They move a little bit in that square formation as they go back into normal formation, like column, I guess you call it. You can see all the legions marching off there. The cohorts. This carries back. I honestly don't think they need, this carry's going to charge. Let this one legionary unit here form square. The whole thing doesn't need to form square. They're not even going to charge. There they go. There they charge. Form square. It's like the Napoleonics, and they kind of counter it. They stop the charge being as effective as it was. Put it like that. Which is what Rome's got to use. He's got to use this square formation to his advantage, because they still have a lot of cavalry left. They still have elephants, I'm pretty sure. Well, the elephant's dead. Oh, don't tell me the elephants are dead. No. I think they are. I think they are. They're gone. Oh, that's a sad sight. I want to see the elephants again. I think yeah, they're all dead here. They're all dead here. What a tragic sight. There's one Gemma that's broken. Still have one alive. Come on, Rome, you can save this Gemma. You just need to get over it quickly. It's breaking. It's breaking quickly. Quickly. And here they come. Here come the Romans. Any jabbies in the back of these guys would be very much appreciated. Here come the Romans. And the Gemma break just as the Romans arrive. So unfortunate. And now we go into our final phase of the battle. It's Rome against, well, everyone else. And I still think Rome's got a good chance. As you can see, it looks a lot more smooth now. It's really nice. Certainly in combat. We just needed a couple of thousand people to die. That was all. See, they're still trying to scare off this light shock here. It's got so much to Boii in Egypt. But I mean, they've cleaned up this bit here of Rome. They've got some really elite units. So they've got the Praetorian Guard. They're untouched as well. Shame we didn't find any of those dogs. I don't know where they were exactly. I saw the men, the handlers of the dogs, but not the actual dogs. Got some Gabiani legionaries here. They're probably shaking in their boots. They're gonna have to face the true Romans. No traitor rubbish over here. We've got Boii sending in some slingers or something like that just to hold these guys, hold these Romans back. Probably want to keep everything alive as quickly as much of alive as possible. To be honest, I would have thought. Yeah, they're breaking there. What they're sending in now, more heavy melee. It's just, is it going to be enough to stop Rome though? Forming square when needed. There you go, forming square. These guys there actually came out of square at the wrong time because they're going to get charged by these Druidic cavalry. Oh, they kind of actually, the Druidic cavalry kind of got stopped. I think it wasn't going for that. I think it was going for like a unit back here. Got the cohorts in here. The auxiliaries are going to be the weak spot for Rome. Because they have like, they're still pretty strong. But they've not got as great stats as the Romans. You can see here, look at this. So many squares being formed, just defending the rear. Oh, it's awesome. Look at that. It really does. That is awesome. I don't think you'd really want to use a pillar almost like as a pike, because it just wouldn't be very effective. On impact with anything, it would bend and break. Here we go, the Gabbiani legionaries in here against the Legion veterans. Oh, nice little beheading there. Just enjoyable to sometimes just watch the lines clash. But as this has been going on, like, Boii has been trying to get rear charges on everything back here, and you can see that we now have some breaking cohorts, or they're starting to waver anyway, and that's what I said earlier, that these cohorts are going to be the weak spot. If you're going to want to take out Rome, you've got to take out these cohorts first. I mean, they're still taking a lot of units down with them. There's another, like, heavy melee gone. This spear unit's going to break. Okay, so we are back. Unfortunately, the game did crash. This replay is certainly going to be the death for me, I think. It is such a good replay, but yeah, it did crash, unfortunately. But we're basically back at the same point we were at before. Like, the Romans are now engaged in the Egyptian and Boii lines here. They're getting slowly surrounded, though. But it's okay, because they can form the Mighty Square. And the Mighty Square stops all. Got these veteran legionaries here holding the line, Batavians as well. Celt fighting Celt here. I love the overshield, such a nice look. And like the green as well. Look at that. It's awesome. It really does. Yeah, the cavalry's in behind now. It's rear charging all this mass of legionaries here. Like, this is a huge blob of legionaries. It's going to take a serious amount of, like, men to kill it off. Batavians just about holding the line here. The Centurion rallying the men, telling them to get back into the fight. But they break. It's not a good sign. Some units over here broke. Some veteran legionaries broke as well. You can see that these cohorts, Batavium, now are in a real risk. They're starting to let these veteran legionary here breaking as well. There you go. Got some veterans breaking now. This square here is now, this Batavian square here is now taking the brunt of the charges. The enemy do know that the Batavians are the weak links. You can see, look at this, they're breaking through the line every time. There's a thin line, like on each side of the square. 84, they're getting like debuffs on them as well, intimidate, all sorts. The Praetorians still holding the line though. Oh, I love the banner carrier for the Praetorians. I don't know if you can really see that. He needs to turn again. But he's got like a blue banner, he's got like a scorpion on it, looks awesome. There it is. I don't know, you kind of got like a glimmer of it. There he is. Very nice. Looks awesome. The detail into this is amazing. Only shame is that they don't make the Praetorians white. They need to have their white capes. Everyone insists that they have to be blue or purple or something like that. No, they're white. They had white capes. Got the Gabbiani legionaries here. They're turning in. They're turning to face the flank here, which is flank made of Batavians. As you can see though, I mean there's another unit here breaking Evocata Germanica. This Evocata here tried to flank all of this, and it did break a fair few Gabbiani legionary doing so. It needs to form square to stop this cavalry just rear charging, because that's the risk it's facing. It needs to, because it's going to get rear charged again in a moment, and that's what's causing it to break. We'll see it here in a moment. I mean they've broken that other Gabbiani legionary. It's a big play here by the Romans. They're going to sacrifice one of the units, but they're going to break so much. They try to form square, and yeah, I mean, they're taking a decent charge there. You can see the Praetorians now flanking on around. Balance power is now in favor of Rome. It was massively out of favor of Rome, and this is going to be one of the closest battles, I think, ever. It really, really is. One of the closest, certainly. I mean, look at like these Egyptians just going to hold on their legionaries against the Roman legionaries, and let the cavalry here just keep cycle charging. But they're starting to break. This heavy shock is starting to break.
As you say.
Romans in here fighting their traitor Egyptian brothers. They need to start forming square again. They're starting to get rear charged a lot. The squares are what are keeping them safe from being rear charged by all this cavalry. What we got here? We got some Egyptian cavalry left as well. Still have the Carthaginian general, and there's actually a veteran legionary over here that needs to rejoin the fight. You need to get every man back into the fight to Rome. As is Boii and the Egyptians. As you can see, they're starting to break a lot more. Rome here is doing a lot of work. They're charging into something new. A new target has arisen. What is it? It's this tiny unit here of heavy melee. These poor guys. And a constant cavalry charge is coming in. This unit here, though, they've got a unit here of Romans. I think that was Evocata Germanica. Finally giving up because of the pressure, and there they go. They get massacred. That's the risk if they all break. If a Roman unit breaks, they're getting massacred. They have broken this heavy sword unit here. They're breaking all these Romans, these Gabbiani legionaries as well. They're starting to break. More Romans here breaking the Evocata Germanica. They need to get all these units. They've got Roman units back there. They need to get them up. The cavalry again just in the back lines, causing so much damage. These units are so bloodied up now, like the Praetorians as well. They've seen so much action for a general unit as well. There you go, more cavalry coming in. Comes the charge here. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. These Romans are starting. Look at this, a chain route now. Chain route. The general needs to pop a rally or something, but more units breaking. And now he's going to turn in favor of, well, yeah, Rome. It was massively in favor of Rome. Now he's in favor of the, Boii and etc. Oh, it's going to be close.
Riders, advance! Aye!
More Egyptians breaking, though.
Advance! Advance at speed! Quickly now!
Another charge from the Egyptian general. Kind of into the back of his own troops. That was a better charge.
Kill!
And to get these final few units up, what are they doing? They're forming square. They're just standing here forming square. They don't want to get over here and join the massacre that's taking place. It's just the general left. They need to save their general, the Praetorians. Save the Praetorians. They're in the mix here, these Gabiani legionary. The Romans are like, we didn't sign up for this. But I mean, look what they've like. The Romans were so outnumbered, and they've got it down to like this. This is just what's left. I mean, it's just the cavalry really that's saving them. I think they could have beaten all these legionaries if it wasn't for the cavalry.
As you say! All right! Aye! As you say!
And yeah, I mean, you can see the popping rallies, second wind might help. Certainly sort out their fatigue issues. Yeah, they're now all fresh. Look at that. Sorted out just like that. And then you got Praetorians still breaking though. They're wavering. They're about to get rear charged as well. Oh, that's not so good. That is not so good. And that might be the Praetorians gone. Don't know. These more stuff breaking here. We've got cavalry breaking. We've got light spears breaking. What is going on? They were about to win, and now they start to break to Boii in Egypt. The Romans are just going to take everyone down with them. And there you go, we've got more stuff breaking now. Oh my gosh, Romans back to like even. What is going on? Look at this, a chain route. This is a chain route here by the Boii. Egypt breaking, Rome still breaking though. Its general, they desperately need to kill that general. He's going to finish so close. I mean, Carthage's general is still alive and still doing things. Pretty sure this is AI. I'm pretty sure Carthage dropped at some point during the battle as well. But there you go. Rome's stabilized. He's quite happy now. Most of the infantry, like they had so much infantry left and it's all just broken. And it's just down to some cavalry now. It's just cavalry versus infantry. And here we go. We're going to have a charge here from like the AI Carthage general. Possibly. These guys have javies in their hand. If only they had javies. Actually, they might. They have javies in their hands. They might still be able to throw stuff. But it is seriously close. Oh my gosh, this is just ridiculous. And he's got the two Roman units here forming square. These Praetorians and these veteran legionaries, they've been through some stuff. They are literal, like, gods amongst men. And as I say that, this one breaks. God damn it, veteran legionaries. Why do you have to do that? You're not so... You lose your god status. It's now down to the Praetorians. This tiny Praetorian unit holding the line. Look at the standard bearer in this. Like, he's just chanting away here. Get back in line, men. Hold the line. 60 men to do the job. It's going to be a brutal fight. I think they did actually charge those Carthaginians, didn't they? Yeah, they did charge. There are a few dead Romans. Can't see any Carthaginians dead. They need to get these units up and save their general. If they can get back to the general, they're probably okay. The general's under another charge here. Oh no. See, he has javies as well in his hand. I heard you'll pay for once. Yeah, you're overpaid, you Praetorians. But I mean, by God, have you deserved it today. Oh my gosh. That's a brutal charge. It's literally going to come down to these charges here. I mean, this Carthaginian cav is nasty. And there you go. They finally break the general. The Praetorians are gone. Well, I mean, those Praetorians are down to 33 men. Have by far and away paid their worth. I know it's a general unit, but even still, look, the cavalry's going to charge in here. Form square, and they're going to counter it quite nicely. Yeah, that charge got stopped in its tracks. And yeah, they got out. I mean, they didn't lose any cavalry, I don't think. I think they always had 51, but I mean, yeah. I don't think the Romans really lost anyone either from that charge. They need to get some Javis. If they have Javis, then they can stop Boii here and Egypt and Carthage. That's what they need to do. Here we go. They're going to come back for another one. I love the AI. It's persistent as ever. There you go. Throwing Javis. Oh, that was a good volley. They got like a good 7 or so there. Now we're going to charge in again. They didn't form square though. They didn't form square. They were too busy throwing their Javis. This one's sort of formed square. They're forming square a bit late though. Look at that, losing decisively because of it. Oh, and this one's just not forming square as well. Yeah, that's a rough one. Those cohorts there had to go a really hard time. 2 of these units are cohorts, which is a bit worrying. Because this cavalry has been mopping up cohorts. I mean, look at this general as well. If you don't have like missile units or like spears to take out cavalry, like this general unit's fresh, it's like untouched. Also looks awesome. Let me just put that out there. It looks awesome. Nearly as awesome as these Romans look. Evocata Germanica, one of the best looking units. And here you go, another charge. Oh yeah, there you go. This Carthaginian general is playing very bold here. He's lost a few more men in that charge. A few brave fools. And here we go. Boii and Egypt are now coming. They're coming to finish off the job. Brace, men. Brace. Yeah, there you go. They broke through that front line like it was just paper mache. Cohorts Batavium here. They're going to probably break. They're getting a lot of pressure put on them. There you go. They break. That's another Rome. Oh, Rome started a chain route. Rome is starting a chain route.
Gotcha.
Batavian's still holding.
Understood.
But Rome isn't starting to feel so good. There you go. I mean, they're starting to break. What was that? The veterans have just broken, leaving just the Germanica and the Batavians. The Germanica is starting to go as well. Just going to leave these Batavians, but they might break as well. And that is going to be the game. And Rome just missed out. I mean, literally came down to 4 cavalry units. A costly victory indeed for Boii and their allies. So we'll end the replay and have a look at the end results. Yeah, like I said, I was playing as the other Egyptian player, the one which just spammed out Gabiani Legionary here. Look at that. I did not get that many kills with some of them. They did much better in another battle that I may show off. But yeah, got like 141's like the best there, I think. And 176 actually even better. But yeah, then like Heads, who's playing as Rome, look at his kills. 222 with his Praetorians, 344 with his Germanica, his Batavians getting 209. His legionary veterans getting 196, doing really, really well. Coops, who's playing as the Macedonians here, 176 with his general, 227 with his cavalry here. His Gemma getting 230. His like Agrian's getting 153, doing okay. His Peltast's not doing amazing, but doing okay. Then we have Anzac here playing as Pontus. His cavalry here getting 99 kills, 163. His sword's doing okay, but nothing amazing. His spear's getting absolutely destroyed. His like spears down here, 120, did quite well to be fair. And then his like I don't know what this unit is. I think it's like an axe unit getting 110. But then we'll have a quick look at like the the winners, the victors, Sachek's here, who was playing as the Druids, 166 kills with his cav. I think this must have broken life really. Oh no, this is sorry, that was Bowie Eye. So that was the Bowie Eye. Sorry, Sachek's here. Here we go. Yeah, with his Celtic, you have like 65 kills with his chariots. Not that great, but like chariots aren't great in DEI apparently. And then like his I mean, nothing amazing. He was fighting Rome. I mean, his cavalry here did okay, 135. His infantry just got outmatched here by Rome. Geo here was playing as Bowie, 166 kills with his cav, 165 with 184, did really, really well with his cav. His infantry, 245. Here was his cavalry, 196. Another one. These like heavy swords down here, getting 170, 169, 434 kills with these dogs. They did insane. I didn't even see them on the battlefield, but they were just ripping things to shreds, it would seem. Paranoid here, who was playing as Carthage, 168 kills with his general. And then we've got like the Libyan infantry here, 138. Then we got like slightly better like Libyan infantry, I presume. That were like got 126 kills, and his spears 146 in fact. Then we've got Dragon Player, who's playing as the other Egyptian army. 301 kills with his general. His cavalry did really well, 178 here. His elephants 222, and his Gabiani infantry getting 210, 203 really good kills. And then his Galatian thorax 142, and his normal like Ptolemy thorax getting 90 kills. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this battle. Yeah, apologies for like all the cuts and a bit of lag. I do apologize, but it really did end like spectacularly. It was a really, really good ending to a great battle. Hope you guys enjoyed. Do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and leave a comment to show your support. And until next time, Legionnaires, I will see you in the next one.